Sanbanan Dumalang, hello, it's Simply Spissa here and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, let's just get some housekeeping out of the way. If you're new and not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. While you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and feel free to leave your thoughts down below. But please guys, let's be kind in the comments. This ain't Stan Twitter. Keep it cute, don't be messy. So yeah, today I've invited Selena, her team, my fellow Selenators are here, and the haters, we see you, they're in the back, we see each other. Okay, where do I even begin? Now, I got some notes here, a lot I want to say, a lot on my mind, so I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible and hopefully make sense. So bear with me. But where do we start? Okay, let's start. Let's play a game of catch up. Let's walk down memory lane, and basically let's start. Today we're gonna be focusing on your pop music career, Selena. Okay, that is the main agenda, the main business for today. So you started off in your band Selena Gomez and the Scene, and from day one, I believe you were just producing hits. I'm talking Naturally, A Year Without Rain, Who Says, Hit the Lights, Love You Like a Love Song. You weren't having, I think you've been consistently producing top 40 hits, but it's only when you got to Stars Dance, which was your first solo effort, where you achieved your first top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, which was Come and Get It. Oh, a moment. Even though, Selena, I know you've been trashing the song for its messaging and being a Rihanna reject, but you can't deny what it's done for your career and what it's done for you as an artist and how it was instrumental in positioning you into being where you're at today. So Stars Dance, while it was short-lived, and that album, to be honest, my least fave from you, to be honest. Like, I'd rather go back to your music with The Scene than Stars Dance. I mean, there are some cute bops, some cute gems on it. No Stars Dance slander here. We're just speaking facts. But where I feel like the story of Selena Gomez really gets interesting is during the revival era. When you drop Good For You, girl, a moment. And Good For You was another career defining moment because it was your first song to debut in the top 10. If I'm not mistaken, it debuted at number 9 and went on to peak at number 5, which back then, was your highest charting peak on the Billboard Hot 100. Revival also produced hits like Same Old Love, Hands to Myself, and the 3 singles I just mentioned all peaked at number 1 on the pop charts. So I feel like Revival was really a turning point for you in your career, and also for me as a fan, because I feel like that's when I moved from being a fan who loved you to being like, okay, I'm fully into Selena Gomez, because girl, you were just giving it to me. I'm talking the performances, the look, the album cover. The revival era truly was a revival for your career. And I love how you described it as a transitional era, because I feel like that's when you began finding your voice. That's when you began to really establish yourself as a prominent figure in pop culture. And so revival happened, we lived, and then the droplet single era came. I'm talking Bad Liar, Fetish, Wolves, Taki Taki, and you know what? Actually, we talk about Bad Liar and Fetish. Those songs deserve better. Okay, Selena, they deserve so much better, because in my opinion, that is you at your artistic best. Bad Liar and Fetish, I'm talking the music, I'm talking the music videos. Those are your best songs. Bad Liar was, I believe I'm not mistaken, critics, specifically Billboard magazine, said it was the best song of 2017. Where was the promotion? Where was the promotion, sweetie? Now, I get it. During that time, you were going through the absolute most, and I believe it's because of your personal struggles that you're going through at the time. That's what affected, because at the time they were released, we were told that these are the lead single. Bad Liar was the lead single for your upcoming album, and it peaked at number 20, which isn't bad, but girl, compared to the revival era. But you know, it is what it is. We move, okay? And now we are within the Rare era. Rare era started off amazingly. Lose You to Love Me, a moment. A moment. To be honest, the success of Lose You to Love Me, I think it threw everyone off because you didn't follow the rules at all with its release. Number one, you released it on Wednesday, so it only had 2 days of tracking. In spite of that, it still debuted at number 15, child, and went on to peak at number 1. I mean, even look at her now, debuting at number 23 from a promotional single that at the time was really boosted by streams and social media, from what I'm understanding. And I was excited, girl. We were like, yes, Selena is back. She's here. Then the AMAs happened, and Selena, I know we decided that we're not going to discuss it, we're going to say it didn't happen, but we have to admit that it happened. And actually, I kind of have to read you here, Selena, because, okay, look, I know the reports saying that you had a panic attack. Some people are saying that no, you didn't have a panic attack, you were drunk or high. Listen, whatever the tea is, it happened. There are no excuses. I believe as a professional, you move. Okay, actually, I'm not even reading it. I'm just saying, it's kind of like, to be honest, I don't care what the reason was for the AMAs. They happened, okay? These things happen. I mean, did it break my heart? Yes. Was I let down? Yes. But we moved, you know. At the time, we thought, okay, you know, it's fine. She'll still perform these songs a lot more, so we'll get our Jushkanti. Because after the AMAs, girl, you just went MIA. MIA, nowhere to be found. I mean, I think you disappeared for maybe about 2 weeks. And then you resurfaced again because you were in Europe. And I was like, okay, cool, sis. You're working, you were doing those interviews. I'm like, okay, cool, we're doing the promo work. And then you went underground again. And we were getting concerned because the release date for Rare was coming up soon. By we, I mean Selena. Because January 10th, I was like, okay. And then I thought, okay, you know what will happen? As soon as the new year hits, she'll hit the ground running. And New Year came, and Rare wasn't making noise. It really wasn't making any noise. I mean, Lose You to Love Me was still, you know, charting. I mean, I think it fell down a bit during the Christmas season, but then after, you know, the Christmas singles left, it, you know, jumped back into the top 10. So Lose You to Love Me as a song is performing exceptionally well, which I think has never been a problem for you. You've never really had issues with having successful singles. Why am I using air quotes? But yeah, so Rare came, Rare was released, Selena was happy, we were promoting, and I feel like this is where my issues are kind of starting, you know, because I feel like we did the most, Selena. You got your number 1 because of your fans.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
Your fans were going through the absolute most, and then we were made to be Bozo the Clown. We look like fools because why? Next thing, you're going on your Instagram and you are begging people to buy and stream the album so it debuts at number 1. You literally posted on Instagram that you're going on buying your own CDs, and I mean it's, oh girl, I'm choking. Let me drink some water. I guess there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting your album to, you know, chart really high, but I have some issues, and I'm pretty sure that other fans share this. Number 1, you weren't really promoting. Yes, okay, you were promoting, but you weren't performing. And the thing that gave the revival era its success is that you were performing, sweetie. You were late night shows. The 2015 AMAs. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the 2015 AMAs? You were one of the best performances of the night that year. Victoria's Secret, where it was still a thing. SNL, you were doing the work. And now it just seemed like you didn't put in the work and then you expected to get the results. Also, Another reason why we look like clowns, not too long before that, we were dragging JB, the Beebs, for Yummy because he was begging people to let him debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and now we look like fools. Cause it's like, wait, weren't y'all dragging that person for? But now you see my issue. You see, excuse me, my issue. And this is going back. This is why actually I mentioned the Drop It era, because I feel like what happened then, with the fact that that was like your best music and it didn't, have as much commercial success as it could have. I feel like I see a pattern, Selena. I see a pattern into Scope. Aileen, Kristen, Karen, Susan. I don't know who do I need to talk to because I see an issue here. And the reason it's such an issue for me is because, Selena, you say that Rare is the most personal record to date. You say that you love it, you're passionate. To be honest, I love, okay, this isn't me dragging the album, okay? I love the album, okay? Rare, the album, was worth waiting 4 years for. Not this era. Not this, if I can even call it an era. If I can even call it an era, like, oh, Selena, you have me so pressed. You have me so pressed. Like, where are the performances? Where are the performances? Why aren't you I mean, Rare was released as the second official single, and I thought the timing of releasing it was perfect. The same day as the album, perfect. Music video, perfect. What did we need? A performance. But no, you're just doing interviews and magazines, and then, girl, don't get me started on Rare Beauty. As I'm filming this, it hasn't even been a month since Rare the album came out, and now because now the problem is, sis, okay, Sharp, you've been working on this beauty line, this makeup range for 2 years. This album, as far as we know, has been in the works for 4 years, right? Wouldn't it make sense to first, like, give the album all the attention, all the push? Because now what some of the girlies are saying, now it looks like just you making a cash grab. You're just like, okay, cool, dropped an album, okay, now we're gonna do some makeup, and it's like, okay, like what? Like, girl, I'm struggling to keep up, Selena. I am struggling to keep up. And to be honest, I don't want this to come across as me dragging you or attacking you, because I do understand that you've been through a lot, okay? You've been through a lot in terms of your health, in terms of your relationships, but it's not an excuse, I feel like there comes a point where there needs to be a sense of accountability. At what point do we come out of the victim mentality? I'm not saying you're playing the victim, but it looks like it. It looks like it. Because, to be honest, as Selena Nation, as your fans, as your stans, we're at our wits' end. At this point, we are at our wits' end because we are the clowns. We've been saying Selena is coming. Selena's gonna show these locals what it's done. Selena's gonna save pop music. And now we look like clowns. And I feel like as fans, there's nothing more we can do. We've done the best we could. We fought the trolls, okay? We defended you. We justified everything. And I'll be honest, people are mean, okay? They are being unnecessarily mean to you. I will be honest, some of the stuff that they've been saying is kind of like, y'all, this is still a human being. But Selena, I can't with this victim look. I know it's probably not even your intention, It's just that, I'm just telling you what I see. I don't see you as a victim. I really don't, okay? Let me just, before y'all start dragging me, understand, I don't see Selena as a victim in any shape or form. I mean, she does speak about how she's in her best state of mind as a person. I mean, even on the album, Rare, like, to us, Rare, another debate that's been going around is whether Rare, as a body of work, is better than Revival. Because initially, that was the hill I was gonna die on. But I've sort of been listening to the two albums, and what I can say, Rare I feel like lyrically, Rare tells a better story than Revival. But Ray, I just wish with Ray you had explored a bit more of the sound that you had with Bad Lie and Fetish. Can we talk about Stained? Okay, Selena stands know I'm talking about Stained. The song that was leaked and we were like, okay, like, ooh, girl, why wasn't that on Ray? Like, obviously, you see, the thing is, and now I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to all the pop girls. I'm talking to everyone in the music industry. It seems as if, as fans, we're being taken advantage of. I'm not saying you're taking advantage of. Now, okay, we've moved beyond you, girl. This is now broader picture. Because I feel like certain artists have reached that point in their careers where I'm not gonna name and shame. I don't play the name game or the blame game. They know themselves. You watch, like, y'all know who I'm talking about too. We see each other, right? But, girl, I'm taking forever to get to my point. But there are artists, it seems like they're just putting out work, they're putting out music with this mentality of people are gonna buy it anyway because it's me, or I already have my fans and my fans will consume whatever I give them, which I feel like is a little bit taking advantage of your fans' love and adoration, you know, because now we look like we're delusional when you're going on the streets singing your gospel, say, oh my word, this person is so amazing, and everyone else like, but what do you see, what do you hear? Because the thing is, let me tell you, in case your celebs don't know, when someone is a fan, or rather let me say a stan, it gets to a point where we're in so deep that we'll take anything. Literally, the bare minimum. At least some of y'all's faves are doing the bare minimum. I feel like some people aren't even giving y'all the bare minimum. They're giving y'all table scraps. But anyway, Selena, I guess what I want to know, right, is what now? What is the plan with the revival? Girl, I wish we could relive the revival era. Honestly, that was the golden age of being a Selena stan. With the rare era, I mean, I'm here. I mean, on Twitter we're kicking about how there's a Rain music video coming up. Dance Again might be getting a music video. I'm just trying to understand, girl, because Rare is supposed to be the second single, right? And I think it only got radio pick, been like sent to radio today's the 7th, so the 4th of Feb. But the thing is, Rare, it debuted number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100, and then it plummeted to like the 80s. And it's just like, Selena, what can happen? That's what I really want to know. You and your team, what is the plan? Because now it's just starting to seem like, I don't know, like you don't care. It's starting to come off lazy. It's just, as I said, Rare, the album was worth waiting 4 years for. This era ain't it. It ain't it, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Because honestly, like, we look delusional right now. We look like clowns because, what now, Selena? I really hope that I am wrong, because from the way things seem now, it seems like Rare is flopping. In 3 weeks since its release, it's at number 15. Only spent 2 weeks in the top 10. To us, even the debut numbers weren't that good, because literally the week after, we had Eminem, we had Halsey, who else? Like, thing is, the debut sales that those people put in compared to what you put in, the only reason, girl, you got the number 1 was pure luck. Pure luck. The fact that no one else released, because Roddy Ricch was number 2. You beat him by 2,000 sales, which also for me is kind of like, girl, his album had been on the charts. And I get it. I know some are saying that, the reason why his album was also trans, because, the haters were trying to block you, which I kind of feel like, y'all, if y'all hate someone that bad, get a job. Get a job, get a hobby, because wow, we no, we need to do better. But this doesn't mean I don't want to take away from the success that Rhea has had, because to be honest, all things considered, considering the fact that there was very little promotion, there were no performances, because we're not gonna count that as a performance. That did not happen. There were no performances, and there's also no tour announced. There were no ticket bundles, because those are the things that other artists use to boost their sales. Since I had none of those, kudos to you. Actually, kudos to us, the fans, because we did that. Can I get an amen? You know what? We put Red number 1. We did.
Woo! Can I get an amen? Where my people at? Where my people at?
We did, Selena. I still love you. Am I pressed? Am I in my feels? Am I upset? Yeah. I feel like I've reached this stage of maturity where I've realized, you know what, I actually can stand someone and still hold them accountable and still be upset and still be mad at them. It's kind of like with family. I see you as family. And the thing with family is when they're not acting right, when they're messing up, you gotta sit them down and be like, honey, listen, I love you, and that is why I'm sitting here today. I'm not sitting here because I want to be hateful or just to drag for the sake of being dragged, because Lord knows you have enough haters as it is. Like, girl, that's something we need to fix your online presence. Because it's honestly it's triggering for me when I see you getting dragged left, right, and center, and there's nothing I can do. As I said, your family, and you don't see their family member getting hurt. But you know what? Maybe it's still early days, It hasn't even been a month. Maybe you and your team have a vision. Maybe we're missing the vision. Because, to be honest, you've been breaking the rules since like the beginning of the Rare era. Which at first was kind of like, ooh, yeah, Selena. You see, this is another thing. You gave off the vibe that I don't care about the numbers. I just want to make good music. And then you went to her Instagram and started begging for people to stream music. That's what you see. That's also my girl. Gain some consistency in your messaging and your image, so that we know what we're behind. So we know who we're supporting. We know what to say to people, and also we don't look like clowns. Like, girl, I am tired of the clown makeup. I am tired of the clown suit. It is hot as hell. Anyway, I think I've said my piece. Like, I'm looking through my notes. I think I've gone through almost everything. Some things I think, you know what, we'll leave them out. Maybe talk about them some other day. Hopefully we won't have to have a talk like this again. So yeah, to everyone in this room, stream Rare, you guys. I can't even, like, girl. Yeah, let's stream Rare. Selena, give us performances. Give us music videos for every song. After 4 years, we deserve that. Like, we actually deserve this. This entire album can be singles, except for Fun. Yeah, we don't need Fun. Otherwise, every song deserves a music video. But yeah, I could talk for hours. But I think I've said more than enough. I think you get the gist of where I'm coming from, the gist of my heart. So to everyone here, thank you so much. Till we meet again, I love you guys so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, guys.